Alright, hey there guys, and welcome to, I think is day 9 of coding. And today we'll be doing NeetCode top K elements in a list. We're just continuing on this, on the roadmap that we, started. This one says given an array, an integer nums and an integer k, return k most frequent elements within the array. So for example, if you're given 2, return every element that appears twice or more. And if you're given 1, you return every element because every element returns is like at least once. So basically, right, what I'm thinking of doing for this one is I want to use the dot count. Okay. So what I want to do is the first thing I want to do is I want to make it into okay, so my solution is I'm gonna first take nums and I wanna make it into a set. So s equals set is good. S equals set. Boom. For nums in nums num s dot add num. So at the end of this we should have a set. Sets are iterable, right? Are sets iterable? Should be. Iterable object. Okay, cool. That's just what I want. I need to confirm that. So we should have a set with all these numbers. So there's only one number because sets don't contain duplicates, right? So then we have a number of distinct elements. So I'll go here and I'll say for every num in S. Okay, we're gonna say if nums dot count every num is bigger or equals to k. We need I need a variable. We'll just say output equals boom. Output dot append every num. Turn output. So I don't think this is a very hard one. Well, I mean, to me this logic makes sense. I make it into a set. So I only have 1, 2, and 3 in here. Then I go for every number in S. So if nums.count 1 is bigger or equals to k, then we add that in. So let's run this real quick and let's see what we get. Okay, so we gotta actually accept it first try. Submit it. Wrong answer. Okay, so maybe we got the constraints refused. K is 2 and nums is 1 and 2. The output should be 1, 2. Okay, so let's look at. It says use hash. No, I don't know what I'm saying. Hash uses and bucket sort. I don't know what that means, but the k most frequent elements. The two most frequent elements in the array. Oh, okay. So actually misread the prerequisites. This. Okay, we need to the two most frequent elements in an array. So for example, okay, we'll so we'll start up and we'll say if k equals then nums return nums. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, just we can't even use this because this works for returning every element with more than 2. But it's asking for the two most frequent elements. The two most frequent elements are 3 and 2. Okay, so what we can do, this says we should use hash usage. What's a hash? It's a process of transforming a given key or string of characters into another value. Oh. No, not Java. In Python. This might be useful for converting. DSA hash sets. I don't know what DSA means, but I'm trying to use that shit in Python. Hash maps, hash tables. Whoa. Okay, we'll look at this. Keys, hash function values turn into a bunch of different things. My set gets you a set. With hashing, you have set as that. Store key value in pairs. Key value in pairs and efficiently retrieve values based on their keys. Yeah, which is what we want. So the logic I'm trying to use here is I want to do that, and I want to say, okay, I want to create I want to create, whatever, a dictionary, and I want to store each unique number as the index, and number and the frequency in the val, and then I can just create something and append the ones with the highest. And then this is the bucket sort. So what's bucket sort? So it divides the unsorted array elements called buckets. Oh, that sounds something I don't want to do. Okay. So there's the most frequent element within the array. Okay, so how do I initialize a hash set? Oh, can't spell initialize, cool. Python. Okay, we're gonna. Is there a hash set? Like, is there a no hash set video? Okay, cricket data equals name Anthony runs 46. Oh, this is a hash set. if Ellie so cricket equals name. Yeah, can't lie, I'm just gonna use dictionaries because that seems a lot more easier. So we're just gonna say frequency equals, you know, new dictionary. So, and then we'll do, so for, no, what we want to do, so we'll copy paste this, and what we'll do is we're gonna get the set stuff again. Because this stuff, so this, for every number, so we got a set now. I think I can do this. I think I could just delete this, go for every num in S, and then do, so frequency equals that, and then frequency at, for every num, no, for every num, for num and nums, frequency at nums equals nums dot count num. So I should be given a thing at the end where I have the number leading to its frequency, and then all I have to do is find the maximum. So I'll go to find the maximum. I just say j equals 0, just for later, because I'm gonna try and use that. Does the maximum function Python with dictionary values. Keys. Maxin is based on keys. Max d dot values, min d dot values. So max d dot, so, and then we'll remove it. So if I go here and I go, so for I in a range 0 to k, this is gonna run at one time, right? I'll just do while j not equal to k, and then a bunch of code, and then j plus equals 1. So what we'll do here is we'll do so we'll create it. We'll create a output equals boom. Output dot append max at freak dot values. A dictionary Python. From a dictionary, I can pop. Okay, so output append frequency at max values, and then frequency dot pop, and then the value freak at dot value, whatever So we'll go here. We'll say this one max val equals max frequency dot val. Max val is what we append, and then we'll pop freak.pop max val, and then we'll do it again, and then at the end we return output. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this is gonna work. It might give me an error. Yeah. Oh wow, this might be const num of array. Count at num equals count at num. No, I just need to know the syntax for this thing. Here, let's look at the one we did yesterday. Yesterday we did group anagrams, right? So look at this one, and we did this stuff. We did results equals default dict, and we did results at a key. So results frequency at num equals num dot that, and then here we did dot append word. Yeah. We could do dot, if this doesn't work, we'll try dot append nums dot count. So this also gotta so here's something else wrong. Something wrong on the max freak dot values, and built-in function is not iterable. If I do, that makes no sense. If I create a dictionary, like that's what we literally just found out. Max, oh whoops, I forgot to use the brackets. We went this yesterday too. So this one worked. I printed 3 2. This one did not work. This one I got output was 0. Pop at max value. Ooh, if they're the same value, we have a problem. If you pop a number that appears twice in a dictionary Python. Okay, so I'm seeing the problem. The problem with this one is that my max, it's the dot pop doesn't work, because the logic that I was using dot pop for is once I get the max, I pop it so that the next max I get when I go back in the function is going to be the next one, right? That's why I do 3 and then I remove 3 from that and that. But I should be fine though, because this max val I don't understand how this is affecting it, because for example, right, if I have 7 7 7 7, I put 7 7 in here. I do for num and nums, frequency at num equals nums dot count dot num. So frequency at 7 is gonna equal 2, and then I do frequency at 7 is gonna equal 2 again, so it's 7 2, and then I do this, and I do while j is not equal to k, I have 0. I do max val equals the max in the values, output dot append the max val, and then freak dot pop max val. So can I pop the last number? Can you pop the last number in a dictionary Python? Yes, you pop use your pop or pop item. So this is weird because I should be able to pop, but it's saying key error 2 on my dot pop. But if I do this, I'm just gonna like for example, right? If I remove this, it's just gonna show me 3-3 for the first one, and then I don't know what it'll show me on the second, but it'll show me 3-3. Yeah, it'll show me 3-3 here, and it'll show me 2 here. Oh. Wait, I'm doing the max val, but I want the index. I got lucky when I did this one, because there's 2 2s and 3 3s, so that's why I returned 2 3. But I'm supposed to return the number, because I'm doing the max val equals the max val, find index from value Python dict, index with the key in a dictionary. So if I have D is 4, if I have a dict, by value in list Python, index equals index bracket key from a value in dict. Should look this up. So do Jane. So print names at do will print Jane. Ooh. So for last name and last name, first name and first name. If first name equals Jane, result will print do. Okay. We'll copy paste this and we'll change it to be our way. So output dot append. So we don't do this. We can do max val equals. Didn't want this. Didn't want this either. Oh. Did want that. And then I wanted to go put this here. And then I'm going to say, so max val equals idx for idx, val for idx val in last name for last name, first name, and names.item in freak.items if val equals if val max freak dot values. What happens if I run this? Am I gonna get a big ass error? Yup. Okay. Let's just delete this and let's figure out. Let's redo this little thing at the end, because this is taking me a lot longer than it should have. But basically, okay, we have frequency. Okay, we're gonna change it up. Frequency at num.counts is gonna equal num. Okay, so that means so when I go through the thing, the max max of dict. Wait, there was a thing with this. Dict thing? Yeah. Max freak is gonna give me this. Okay. So if I do and it gives me E, which gives me the highest val. So the highest val is what I want. So if I do max val equals max frequency, this is gonna give me the highest one. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to go output dot append I'll say number equals frequency at max val. Because this, for example, right, this is gonna give you the max frequency is 3, so it's gonna give me the count is 3. Oh, I can't do this because there can be two things with same counts, so I have to go num. No, I have to keep it the other way. So frequency at number is going to be the count. So the max value is going to be the frequency dot values, right? This is going to give you the max count, okay? Then I want the actual number, and to do that, I need to go get value in dictionary. What's the difference in these two codes? Last name for last name, first name in names.item if first name equals Jane. Per results. Oh, cause wait, what? Oh, cause there's two. Max count. I guess what we can do is we can just go through. It's gonna take a longer time, but I'd rather if we just do 4 val in freak if val for IDX val in frequency if val equals max dot count, no, if max count output dot append IDX. Okay, and then we need to remove it, so we need to remove it from this. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna say, okay, how do I remove it? I'll say dot pop dictionary. Pop model, and you, okay. Key name. Read the key. Say number equals IDX, and then we'll say output dot append IDX, and then over here we'll go freak dot pop IDX and j plus equals 1. We'll try this, see if it works. If it doesn't work, for loop dictionary, Python loop dictionary. So for x in this dict, print x. For s in this dict, for this dict x. For x in this dict dot values. Okay, we're gonna do it the weird way then. So for IDX in frequency, if frequency at IDX equals max count, then you get that. This should work. Please work. Okay, it worked. It worked. Submit. I got the wrong answer again. Chilling. Expected output. I got 3-2. So this is pretty confusing to me. Okay, let's look at everything. So frequency at num. So at the number, at the index is going to be the count of the num. So it's going to go index. It's going to go index. Then count. Index then value. And I'm going to say, okay, for max count is max frequency dot values. For index in frequency, okay, if frequency at index equals that max count, the number is going to be that index. And we're going to append the index. We're not going to append, why are we appending 3? Let's go here. We're going to go to VS Code. And then we're going to test something out. So if I create a new file, test3.py, right? We're going to paste this in. Oh, this is going to be weird. Print output. Okay. So basically, frequency equals this for num and nums. We're gonna say nums equals one, 1, 2, 2, 3. K equals 2. Right? K equals 2. And then I want to just print out. I want to print out frequency. So I'm gonna go print frequency. If I run this, 1 is 3, 2 is 2, 3 is 1. So this works perfectly fine. Okay. And I want to print IDX, print frequency at IDX. Right after I append it. So I print IDX is 3, the value is 1. This is I see. So I can't code. Print IDX and print frequency at IDX. Whoa. Okay. For IDX and frequency, print IDX. And then we'll delete those for now. Just want to see what happens. If I do this, name, rint. Line 1. Okay, cool. So if we delete this. Okay. So 1, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1. So we're going, okay. We're printing out index 1, then index 2, index 3, so print frequency works because we want to say with the max count. So print max count. We're not going to print index. So the max count is 3 both times. Whoa, wait a minute. No, no, no. We print max count one time, and then we print it again a second time. The max count is 3, so we're going to for index and frequency. If frequency at index equals max count, the number equals index, and then we're gonna append number and pop number. And if I delete everything, that should work. Yeah, okay, so that was a simple mistake. I decided to set it, and I didn't want to do it. Submit, please work, and it worked. Okay, so that was the NeetCode top K elements list. I said we like used online resources, but we didn't really watch like a video on it, so I consider that a big success. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.